And that is going to be the end of the video. Hey, what's up guys? Thank you for clicking on the video. I want to talk about going out to eat. When you're on a diet, you're cutting, you're trying to lose weight, whatever you want to call it. And you guys know, if you've been watching the channel, my typical answer to this question is it is not that serious. Go out, enjoy your life, have a few good meals, and then get back to your diet. But I do realize that that is not going to help a lot of people, because a lot of people have, I would almost call it anxiety over this. If they know they're going out to eat, even if it's like a week away, you know, they're plugging things in their phone, they're trying to do all these backwards calculations to try to make this work. And you know what I see a lot of the times? A lot of people just take this all or nothing approach and they say, okay, if I'm going out to eat, if I can't track everything to the gram, I'm just going all out. And that really does cause a lot of damage if your main goal is fat loss and you go, 2,000 calories over your caloric maintenance. You're gonna put yourself in a bad position moving forward. But here is my recommendation to you guys. Go out, enjoy a few meals with friends, family, whoever. Try not to think about it too much, but if you absolutely have to count calories, you have to track your macros, go make reasonable choices. Now, I know that sounds like common sense, and you're probably thinking, why do we need a video on this? And I don't think I'm telling you guys anything you don't know. I think a lot of people just need this reiterated, or they need to hear it from somebody else. And when you go out to eat, you just have to realize there's going to be a margin of error there. You're not going to be able to track everything to the gram. And that's perfectly fine, because guess what? Even if you're in the kitchen weighing everything, there's still going to be some error in that. You think the food labels are that correct. You think your scale is that accurate. And guess what? Anytime you go out to eat, you're always going to face this issue. But here would be my overall recommendation. If you are that petrified of it, go somewhere that's standardized. And what I mean by that is, I'll use Subway for example. When you go to Subway, you get 10 pieces of ham. They make the bread the exact same. You get 4 pieces of cheese. And what's on the website is probably a pretty good representation of what you're actually getting, right? Now, you guys are going to hate this, because we all know that Chipotle is the best, but it makes me laugh when people go to Chipotle. They have this huge burrito, and they're like, oh yeah, that's like 720 calories, because that's what the website says. Do you know how much variation is in Chipotle? So if you're that, I hate this word, but if you're that anal about it, then just go somewhere where it's a little bit easier to track. Don't go out and get something like a casserole, because you don't know what's in that. Get something you know what's in it, something that's going to satisfy you. And I don't think that that's even going to be an issue. When you go to a restaurant, you're paying them to make your food taste good. On top of that, you've probably been eating this crappy dry chicken, so anything is going to taste good. And even more, they're making it for you and cleaning up after you. So how can it not be fantastic? So what I'm going to do tonight is put myself in your shoes, because you guys see when I go out, I don't always make the best choices, but I'm on a cut now, and just for video purposes, I am going to play it safe. I am going to make options that I recommended in this video just because I care about you guys and I'm hungry. So let's go. Just pulled up to one of my favorite places to eat, Firehouse Subs. As you can see, I'm a very fine diner, and I'm pretty sure these are becoming more and more common now. So when I was a little bit younger, probably 3 or 4 years ago, this wasn't in the city that I lived, and it wasn't in the city that I was born in, so I'd never heard of it. But my mom had to go to a bigger city to get treatment every week, and she went to this grand opening of this restaurant, Firehouse Subs, and she just thought it was the best thing ever. She told me about the soda machine that they had. You can mix and match all types of drinks, and then they gave her this fireman's hat, and she, for whatever reason, she just loved it. She wore this thing. I actually have a picture on Christmas where she was wearing this damn hat. So I don't know, that's what I think of when I go to Firehouse Subs. But also, the food is so delicious, even though I've only ever ordered one thing from here, and it's probably the only thing I'm ever going to order because it's that good. And by the way, Firehouse Subs, so much better than Jimmy John's. So off to stop number 2. It's a big surprise you guys can't know yet. I'm sure the thumbnail doesn't give it away. And if you guys haven't noticed by now, my food choices are solely dictated by proximity. And this, my friends, is the Delicious Engineer. It's pretty much just ham, turkey, mushroom, Swiss cheese. It's supposed to have mayonnaise on it. I despise mayonnaise. And the other is, if you're going out, one of my tips I'd give you is maybe just hold back on the sauces if you can. Now, if you love mayonnaise, then go for it, but in my personal opinion, that stuff is disgusting. So the other tip I have for you guys is to go out and get a main dish, but you might have to take it easy on the sides, depending on what they are, of course. Now, you might not be able to get French fries with this or mashed potatoes, something like that. You can usually always get a salad, but given that this was $10 just for the sandwich, I was worried a salad would cost me another $50 or so. So I just made my own salad here and also have a side of fruit. Now I get that this is a little bit easier for me because I don't personally like French fries all that much, but if there was like a baked potato, that would probably be hard to give up for me. Anyway, I've talked so much in this video, I apologize, but it's finally time to eat. Let's rewind for a second.
Yeah, we could go get froyo. I know white girls love that. In the past, your relationship was up and down like a yo-yo. Ours never does that. It's been a minute since we talked last. I had that girl and you had that dude, but I always still thought of you. Kinda crazy how you always thought the same thing too.
So we got a little bit of froyo here, every bikini girl's favorite refeed food. And you know what surprises me? Because what I've noticed about bikini girls is they are the most accurate macro counters ever. But when they go out to froyo, you know, they load it up with toppings and then they go weigh it, or maybe they weigh it before they load it up with toppings. I don't know how they do it, but so I can be precise, because I mean, if you weigh it and then have the toppings on there while it's being weighed, because you know how that froyo, you know, you pay by weight, whatever. So you don't know how much the toppings weigh versus the yogurt. So I brought it home. I'm sacrificing for you guys. Actually, I'm sacrificing for me, because it doesn't make sense to me to like load it up with their toppings when mine are so much better. You ever seen Reese Puffs at the froyo place? Me either. And please do not correct how I say. I don't know if it's Reese, Reese's, whatever you want it to be, that's what this is. I don't know why everyone loves sprinkles so much, but it just seems like it's one of the things that makes food look cool, so I figured I'd add a little bit of these. So it looks pretty good, right? But here's my biggest complaint about froyo places. I've yet to see this as a choice for toppings. A gas station cookie. It seems so intuitive, right? Who wouldn't want a gas station cookie on top of the froyo? I just don't know what they're thinking. Okay, so maybe this is not so practical, but at least I get the delicious cookie and the froyo. And that is going to be the end of the video. I really hope this helps some of you out. Please give me your feedback down below in the comments. And thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch. You guys could have been doing anything, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That's pretty awesome. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. That really does help me out a lot. And I look forward to talking to you guys next time.